This is my final video for today, everyone. I'm going to try not to rabbit on too much. I want to send a message out to people who suffer with depression and anxiety and all those kind of mental challenges. I know depression is really, really tough when you're going through it, but if you can overcome it, and it takes time to overcome it, you can get the other side of it. It's a fantastic lesson, and you realise that the hell that you went through in depression had a value. It served a purpose. And you look at people with really, really even worse mental health issues like schizophrenia and bipolar disorder and things like that, and you say, God, I think I got the easier end of the scale, because in comparison with very, very deep mental health problems, depression is on the lower level scale. Now, I would make an exception to that in the case of severe depression where you are suicidal. That is a life and death situation, and I've been there through that. And I would say that afterwards you can look back years later and just say, well, that was a mistake I made. You shouldn't always beat yourself up about that. If I've attempting to leave this world, well, then God had a higher purpose for you and more for you to do in this world before you do leave. So, but there's so much help out there for people with depression nowadays. It's not like 50 years ago where people had shame and guilt about it and had to cover it up. We're becoming more and more involved about it, and we're understanding that people just do have bad days, and they do have bouts of things like panic attacks and that, So there's a lot more compassion and understanding for it nowadays, and the help is out there. There's I'm not a great believer in the drug therapy route, but if that's the way you want to go, that you can go that way. I believe in the complementary therapies like talk therapy, which is counselling, psychotherapy, also energy healing work, which I do, and there's loads of other people who do this kind of stuff that I do. Even things like reflexology, going for a good foot massage. Loving yourself through it is really important, and trying not to beat yourself up when things go wrong, in your head when memories come back, bad memories and trauma and stuff like that. Just acknowledging the memories are there, but replace them with positive thoughts and memories. Cognitive behaviour therapy is very good for that. There's a long list of things that are good for therapy. In nature, I would say, I would put nature one at the top, either first or second place for healing of depression, and also meditation. I would put those two, nature and meditation, because the two things that you can actually do on your own. You don't need outside help. And the other thing is, they're not going to cost you a bomb. Some of the therapies are quite expensive. So look after yourself, people, and be happy as much as possible. I know that right now the world is upside down, topsy-turvy, but we will get through these challenging times, and there are better times to come. So, and I do believe there will come a time in society on this planet when depression is rare, but right now we're just kind of in the eye of the storm, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on that would make a saint, I think, feel depressed. But try not to let the stuff that's going on around us get to you. Just look forward, believe in yourself, keep going, trust in yourself. Life is a cycle. It's not all bad. There's good days as well. So when you have a bad day, take it with the good days and say tomorrow might be a good day again, and keep going. Okay, thanks.